So you're doing everything right. You track your glucose like a hawk, but you're still getting these random spikes that make no sense. Well, what if I told you that your CGM app, it's only showing you a tiny piece of the puzzle? Let's dive in and find the other 75%.
You've been here, right? We all have. You're staring at your phone, you see that number shoot up, and you're thinking, but I ate the exact same thing yesterday and I was fine. It is one of the single biggest frustrations of using a CGM, and today, we're going to figure out why it happens.
And that quote right there just nails it. It's the perfect way to describe the problem. You've got this beautiful, detailed map of your glucose levels, but absolutely no idea which way to turn for better results.
Okay, so let's start by giving credit where it's due. We'll talk about what the current tools do really well, before we uncover where those missing directions are actually hidden.
And let's be clear, CGM technology is an absolute game changer. I mean, getting hundreds of readings a day, those little trend arrows, the alarms that can literally save your life, these tools are the foundation. They are 100% essential.
But here's the catch. The crucial difference is this. Your app is fantastic at telling you what your glucose is. It can't tell you why it's that number. It sees the result, but it's completely blind to the cause. And that blindness, well, it creates some pretty big gaps in your understanding of what's going on. So let's shine a light on exactly what's missing from the picture.
This slide just says it all, doesn't it? It shows the massive difference between just having a number and having an actual explanation. One is just a piece of data. The other is a powerful insight you can actually do something about. So these are the invisible drivers behind your glucose numbers. Let's take sleep. Did you know that sleeping less than 6 hours can jack up your fasting glucose by 20, even 40 points the next day? And exercise? Oh, the timing and the intensity matter a lot. And meals. It's not just what you ate, it's when you ate it and in what order. All of these things, plus stress, are the missing layers your CGM app can't see.
And check this out. This number shows you just how powerful one of those missing layers can be. Just a simple walk after a meal, that alone can knock a glucose spike down by a massive 30 to 50 points. That's a huge change that is totally invisible if all you're looking at is the glucose graph.
So, how do we find that missing 75% of the story? Well, it all comes down to connecting the dots between your glucose and, well, your life.
And this is the secret sauce: multi-data correlation. It sounds kind of techy, but all it really means is using smart technology to find the hidden connections between your sleep, your activity, your meals, and your glucose. It helps you discover your unique patterns, not just some generic advice.
And the best part? This isn't about spending hours buried in spreadsheets trying to figure it out yourself. The process is actually super simple. You just connect your data sources, you let the AI do the heavy lifting, and boom, you can get clear, personalized insights in about 10 minutes.
Okay, let's make this real. Let's look at an actual example to see how this builds a completely different understanding of your own body.
So this is Raj, and his story is probably going to sound very familiar. Every day he saw these huge spikes on his CGM, but he was totally in the dark about what was actually causing them.
Now just look at these numbers. It's incredible. After only 3 weeks of actually understanding the why behind his data, his average glucose after lunch plummeted by 47 points. And his time in range, a huge jump.
You can really see that 14% jump here. Think about what that feels like, going from spending just over half of your day in a healthy range to almost 3/4 of your day. That's not just a number on a chart, that's a life-changing improvement.
So, how did he do it? The AI found his personal patterns. It wasn't one single thing. It was this perfect storm of poor sleep making his body more insulin resistant, a sugary coffee at 11 a.m. setting him up for a fall at lunch, and then skipping a simple morning walk.
Now, I want to be really clear about something. This kind of analysis works with your CGM app, not against it.
This table lays it out so clearly. Your CGM app is the world champion at telling you what your glucose is right now. A multi-data tool, like this example Gheware, is the champion at telling you why it's that number. And it saves you hours of frustrating guesswork. So here's the bottom line. You use both. You keep relying on your CGM app for those critical, in-the-moment alerts. Then you add this deeper layer of analysis to finally understand the big picture and make changes that actually stick.
What this all boils down to is a massive shift. A shift away from that cycle of guessing and frustration and toward a place of real confidence and understanding.
It really is time to see the whole picture.
When you connect all these different data streams, you can finally stop just tracking numbers and start truly understanding them. The slide shows one platform where you can actually do this and get started on your own.
And really, that's the question I want to leave you with. Just imagine. Imagine the progress, the control, the peace of mind you could have if you weren't just reacting to numbers anymore, but you finally, truly understood the reasons behind them.
And of course, just a quick reminder that this is all for educational purposes. As we've said, CGM apps are fantastic, valuable tools. This kind of analysis is a companion to them, not a replacement. And you should always work with your healthcare team when making changes to your plan.